Hello everyone, I am Taureor and welcome to my newest Hearts of Iron 4 video. Today I'm going to give myself a bit of a challenge. The theme of today's video is Be Bolszewika. It's a Polish song about, communists. Let's not get into the details. The premise of this video is very simple. We have to play as Poland and we have to eradicate communism from the entire world. That's not too difficult, is it? Just the Soviet Union, Communist China, some country in South America, I don't remember which one at the moment. And it's done, right? Well, no, because I'm gonna set custom game rules to totally random. I even made a preset for this a while ago. It's old, so I have to adjust it. Essentially, I'm setting all the focuses of all the countries around the world to random. So we can have communism popping up all around us, and we have to play a bit of a whack-a-mole with it, which may be very annoying, we'll see. And I will keep this on Iron Man. We can do any path we want, we can do any ideology we want, we can go fascist, we can go monarchist, we can go democratic, we can't go communist. Now, let's get to it. Poland, regular difficulty, Iron Man mode, random focuses all around. Let's go. First things first, choose our government. There are a few good paths here. One of my favorites is the union with Romania. We could also befriend the Germans by going fascist. Or we could do Anastasia, which is a hidden tree. I've done that already, but it's pretty good. The monarchist path is, as always, my favorite, so I think I'll just stick with that. We start with a fairly reasonable army, boost our industry, get some civs, and you're always bashing me for only using infantry. You know what? It's the best, so I'm gonna do just that. Although I should probably do a cavalry-only video with the Cossack King. It's been a while since I did cavalry-only, and the winged hussars and stuff like that. That would also keep me safe from the Germans. Another time. Do you want to keep the recon? We might want to keep the recon. I'll just have to make a bit of support equipment. No, too expensive. Agency. Now let's go. Speed the game up. Switch all you guys to infantry. Deploy more infantry. Actually deploy cavalry because it's cheaper, and then switch it to infantry. One full army group for now. Good priorities. 5th of November Act. Let's get a king or a queen. Actually, I should pay attention to Germany. Is there going to be a civil war? Actually, it would have started already. Oh no, it wouldn't, because my first focus is a very short one, so it might happen. If there's a civil war in Germany, that makes us much safer. Could even benefit from it. Spy on the Soviets. Germany embroiled in civil war. Alright, that's good to know. Actually, if I manage to attack them... No, I can't. Can't attack them. There's enough world tension. But it would be a good jumping off point. I don't remember if Anastasia gets war goals on Germany, but if she does, that could be useful. Or I could just go with the Cossack King and assert Western claims. Nah. Now, the 4-year plan, we have to deal with the peasants' strike. That's coming. More research boost. I'm actually gonna spy on the German military junta, because they will win the civil war, they always do, because of this guy. 20% attack and defense is quite a lot. Maybe I can take them over. Friedrich Christian claims the throne. We shall reject him temporarily. Well, no, not temporarily. We shall just reject him. Regular gaps. As Poland, we have this looming peasant strike. We have to deal with it. The easiest way to do so is to just do agrarian reform as soon as possible. Time to get a field marshal. We already have 2 of them. They're decent, but I want the brilliant strategist Stanisław Kopański, the Habsburg candidate, which is interesting because you can get a union with Czechoslovakia, but not this time. Agrarian reform. Crown Prince Michael of Romania. This is actually a very good focus, because you get Romania, but maybe not this time. Noble bureaucrat. I'm tempted to do the Cossack King, rather than wait for Anastasia. But Anastasia Romanov, even if she's just an imposter, seems like a better fit to eradicate communism. Kinda want to do that, but let's leave it for next time. Agrarian reform is done. Research thought. The German Civil War is about to be over. Friedrich Christian again. No. See, now we have the German military junta, who are weakened after the Civil War, and I could take them over if I attacked now. But I don't have a war goal, and before I get a war goal, they'll probably recover. Also, they are likely to become very anti-communist. With this, I might even seek an alliance with the Kaiser. So that is something to consider. If they go the Kaiser route, this might be valid. And I don't have to tell anyone how useful Germany is as an ally. Habsburg again. No. Let's hire the autocratic archbishop. Oh, I probably should have increased conscription instead. Oh well. I'm gonna need to exercise you guys a bit. I need some army experience. Although I should probably get it through the focus. Let's do that. Michael of Romania, not this time. If they go with the Kaiserreich, we can become allies. If they re-establish free elections, we can face communists together. So I'm beginning to think fighting the Germans is not the right choice. We can just be friends. Improved equipment. Oh, he has offensive doctrine. He's not a brilliant strategist. I made a mistake. Do we have a brilliant strategist? Can we get a brilliant strategist? Probably not. Well, in that case, we'll probably be better off with Ritzschmigu as our field marshal. But again, he can't become an advisor. No, it's fine. Military Academy. Because a king. No. And now the next one we should get is the imposter Anastasia. And the fake Anastasia is exactly what we need, I think. The Germans only have 17 to 40 divisions. Essentially there for the taking. I'm very tempted. Ally them or subdue them. More manpower, please. And our king will be the last Romanov? Question mark. She's an imposter, right, historically. Doesn't matter. All we need is a figurehead. Finish the new military academy and then start demanding stuff from people. We have crowned the king. She is the king, not the queen. Confusing, I know. Japan declared war on Japanese People's Republic. New target for communism eradication. Who will win? Well, if it's the Communist People's Republic, then we need to kill it afterwards. Invite exiled nobility. Time to spend our army experience. Edit this infantry division, duplicate it, remove support company and expand it to 20 with. Give it an appropriate name from a Polish song. It says infantry that grade infantry. And a new division of 1 horse for garrisons and such. There it is. Here's the infantry without the support. Oh, it's the German Empire now. Does it mean they went the Kaiser route? We can ally each other if they did. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, revive the Kaiserreich. I was right. Yeah, as soon as they get Wilhelm, I can actually form an alliance with them. Oh, god damn it. UK concedes trade unions. That means there's going to be a communist UK, which means there's going to be a lot of fighting we need to do. Agent captured. Unfortunate, because we don't have a second agent to break her out. Yeah, I should have invested a bit more. Oh well, let's improve relations with the Germans. They might be proposing an alliance. Let's demand Lithuania. Hey, Lithuania, want to join? Oh, I must have miscalculated something. Yeah. 20 units too few. That's better. Let's get an elusive gentleman and radio. Exercise a bit. Yeah, I've decided we're going to try and work with the Germans rather than against them. Now, Lithuania, submit. Will you? Come on, Lithuania. Excellent. Now, we don't have cores here. We need to use another focus to get cores. So I think we need to restore the Commonwealth now. But to do so, we're going to need to release Lithuania as a puppet. Why do I have them as a puppet? Because this unlocks restore the Commonwealth and we'll just annex them back. Getting cores everywhere. New agent. Let's try and break her out. We're on random, so there's a civil war in the Soviet Union. That's going to happen, and we have to make use of it. So I think with factionalism that means there's going to be a civil war, but I might be wrong. I don't remember these things usually. Oh right, I got the Lithuanian troops too. Wilhelm returns to Germany, which means we can now form an alliance with him, if we so choose. I think we should. Let's get the Soviet spy. Alright, we restore the Commonwealth, and now we have cores here, which means more factories, more manpower. Let's try and ally the Germans now. Where's my manpower? That's weird. It should be going to these troops. If I just change a couple of you, there's some manpower in the pool, so it can go to these guys. And now we can change it back. Excellent. Since there's likely a civil war coming to the Soviet Union, it's best to wait for that to strike. Better guns, please. Yes, I know it's ahead of time, but we're doing my favorite infantry primacy, which means it's a valid option. And save some political power for when we go to war. Looks like we're going to have to fight the UK and France. It's going to be quite difficult. Maybe when we annex the Soviet Union first and get the Red Fleet. That could help. Oh, they captured my second agent. Fortunately, I have one that's available. Now, I don't need to actually... Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to finish the focus. So I don't actually need to start the mission, because when they become my ally, those agents should get immediately released, I think. Let's check that. And then we can focus on the Soviets. One of my favorite things about going pure infantry, or almost pure infantry, is that you only need a few technologies to maximize your gains. Now, what's going on here? The Kaiser agrees. We create the November Alliance, and we have Germany as a member of our faction. And in opposition to that, Italy creates the Pact of Rome with Austria and Hungary. We'll see how this goes. Now, we can demand Slovakia or attack Estonia and Latvia. We haven't really generated a lot of world tension, so nobody should guarantee them. Czechoslovakia is already guaranteed, and even if we have to fight them, we'll just get France out of the way early, because they are turning communist. When Germany goes Kaiser, they send a lot of communists to France. Right, let's get Livonia first. General Anders actually had a family member serve in his army. I'm gonna send 3 armies north. It's gonna be more than enough. Now, maybe I am making a mistake, because the longer I wait, the better the industry will be. If they do modernize their industry, for example. But they don't look like they want to do that. How about you guys? I can't see what you're doing. Let's just get it early. Bypassed between the seas, because we have created an alliance with Germany, and we are the boss of this alliance, which means I can actually start inviting people to said alliance. For example, the Nordic countries. Excellent. Although I'd rather just invade people, I think. I can do both. Attack aggressively. A bit of a supply issue, but not a lot. Let's become spy master and send our agents out. One to Latvia, one to Estonia to get some small bonuses, and one to Moscow. And decrypt France and Britain, because they're going communist. We have to deal with that. Oh, let's see what happened in Japan. Which one are you? Oh, damn it. Japan went communist. We'll have to invade them. This video is going to be longer than I anticipated. Save our political power. If all goes well, I might be able to switch... Oh, I could do free trade as well. That can wait a bit. Because when I go to war with these guys, I might actually be able to switch to war economy. Not to extensive conscription, though. Not yet. Unless I deliberately sabotage my troops, which I don't want to do. But war economy, we should be able to do that. I don't know, because our war support will go down. So we won't. That's a pity. Oh, German Empire is almost capable of getting leadership. Almost. Well, almost is not enough. There is no problem. Now we got our war goals. Let's declare on both of them. The end of the League of Nations will happen. Like that matters. And our next focus, we could demand Slovakia immediately. But I think I'll do Pan-Slavic revanchism first. Alright guys, attack quickly. Don't give them time to prepare a defense, although, yeah. Oh, Soviet Civil War already. Earlier than I anticipated. We need to attack the Soviets now. With claim Russia will get a war goal, but just one. I have to justify the other. You know what, it's gonna take them a while to fight it out. Let's let them. Germany, I don't need you in this. Attack quickly and aggressively. Oh, they have more troops than I anticipated, but still not enough. We'll defeat them easily. Now, for this to be successful, I have to fight both sides of the Civil War. I could do coalition government, but there's not enough time. I think we'll get a lot of cores from here anyway. Improved computing machine. I suppose I have cores here. It's not like Germany is going to be able to take anything, but I don't want to share. Not even risk it. We don't have enough equipment to be effective. I'm going to switch these guys back to the horse template. Same with these. That will bring a lot of their equipment to the stockpile. Then it can be delivered to the front lines, making these guys much more effective. Yes, I know they have poor supply, but I didn't want to build supply lines for them just to deal with Latvia and Estonia. Perhaps that was a mistake, but we still have a lot of time. They got my agent. Civil war in Italy against Italian Union, which is also communist. Lots of communists popping up. Right, let's get the defense expert. I already got the infantry expert. Actually, I'm doing much worse than I thought I would be doing. Let's demand Slovakia. Can always call the Germans in. Didn't want to do that. Now, it looks like supply is really an issue. Let's get one of these armies out of there. That will fix the supply issues. Professional officer call. Now that all the guns have been delivered to the front lines, you guys can go back to the big template, so there's manpower to intimidate Czechoslovakia. Let's do meticulous preparation and switch to superior firepower. Czech Republic accepts, we got Slovakia. Hey, cool. Now we just need to scare Yugoslavia and we can claim Russia. Okay, this is taking way too long. The problem is, yeah, I don't have supply because, you know, I didn't build it. I thought it would be a bit easier and faster here. The real problem is I just don't have enough guns because I built too many units too quickly. It's been a while since I played vanilla, which is why I made this mistake. No matter, we have a backup plan. Let's just call the Germans in. Won't take long with them helping. Civil war in Finland, not my problem. And Germany is going to send us stuff. And that's gonna help. Ooh, I forgot to research the truck. It's a bit of an issue. And we're already breaking their defense. No Germans have arrived yet. Oh, there's some down here, but not up here. Attack aggressively. Let's see what Yugoslavia says. What if I improve relations with you? You're going to be more interested in becoming part of our glorious kingdom, if you like me more. Are you guys not surrendering yet? Right, that's Latvia. And we have all the score. So I shall take all the stuff and ships. It's my core territory after all. And I'll finish these guys off. Actually, you didn't need the German forces. You needed the German guns. And they did send some. New operative. Now, sadly, we couldn't do war economy because our war support is too low for that. But we can do some war propaganda, so maybe I can do it when we're fighting the Soviet Union. And let's switch to free trade. Take the capital. Yeah, and that's it. Right, got everything. Now, I need to justify a war goal on the Soviet Union, because from claim Russia, we will only get a war goal on SSR. However, I don't want to do that before we deal with Yugoslavia, because that can increase world tension. And again, they're already guaranteed, so it's probably not going to make a difference. Yeah, okay, let's start justifying. Well, it's just 15 days. No rush then. Never mind. Alliance with the Baltic states bypassed because there's no more Baltic states. We can actually get Norway, Sweden and Denmark into our alliance if we work on it. I might do that while we're fighting the Soviet Union. Speaking of which, let's get ready to. Now this is going to be an easy war because it's a huge front line, we have lots of troops, and they don't. Because when they started the Civil War, their troops got cut in half. And they also have to cover this border. So, Yugoslavia, they want to submit. I'm seeing an Italian Union here, which means there's going to be some conquering down here to be done. Yugoslavia refuses, we get a war goal on them. Let's see, you're guaranteed by Romania and France. I could actually use that because we will have to fight France anyway, because they'll be turning communist. When does this expire? It doesn't. Alright, good. Claim Russia. And also justify here. We already got cores here. How's our production? Could be better. Looks like I shot myself in the foot with the random focuses because we already have communist Italy, we're gonna have communist France, Communist UK, and we also have Communist Japan. That's a lot. Although, we did get an alliance with Germany, so maybe that offsets it. And yes, I'm doing pure infantry. Because, realistically, with our industry, at this point in the game, I would not be able to field a large enough army if I was giving them support, for example. And if you heavily invest into, say, infantry research like this, our infantry is going to be quite good enough. Now, I don't want to start fighting just yet. I would like to start simultaneously. And it's a retake core state goal, so it doesn't expire as easily. The Italian Union seems to be winning its war. Is it also fighting Austria and Hungary or not? No. The better guns are researched. We'll soon rush to the best ones, but not just yet. First, let's research the truck, because we need it for some supply. Claim Russia is ready, which means we have war goals on the Soviet Union and SSR both. Let's use them. 1, no, not Yugoslavia, not yet. And 2. It's important to do this simultaneously. I'm not calling the Germans in just yet, we might not need them. Let's do standardization of equipment. It's just 35 days, and some more civilian factories in the high infrastructure core territories. Right, let's see if I can do war economy. I can! Excellent. Let's do that. I also want to do extensive conscription, but we have to wait for some political power. Right, go! Kill the Soviets. Actually, be aggressive. There's no defense, just move quickly. It's going splendidly because they're just not defending themselves, and we can simply walk in. We're going to meet some resistance when we get deeper in, but that's a future problem. Oh, that was quick. I only have 14%, but I'm already at war with the other guys. Did they already take something? Or am I the first to do so? If I counter what they are taking, it'll make it easier for me. Although I should probably just prioritize taking Navy. Why? Well, because I can just take the territory from them after this. Oh, did they take everything? You know, that's not really a problem. I'll just kill them. Well, let's contest as much as we can. This peace conference doesn't really matter. Well, the Navy we took does matter, but the rest doesn't, because I'm about to destroy them anyway. Seriously, they left a province untaken. God damn it, I hate this. There's gonna be a bit of a Soviet Union left here. See, this is my most hated thing about the new peace conferences. I'm gonna give this to them so it doesn't stay, you know, untaken. Alright. Is there any territory that's left unclaimed? Because otherwise, the Soviet Union would survive. From an exit, continue attacking. We are at war with them, so this should not slow this down. End of the Soviet Civil War, yes, but they are recovering from it. They have taken losses and lost troops, while we have not. Also, I have their cipher. Thus, when true resistance starts happening, I can just activate that. Or, you know, call the Germans. The Italian Union has been properly established. There is some resistance, but not enough to stop us. Okay, they've come to the front lines. They're still not a real threat to us. But I'm gonna activate the cipher to cause even more damage to them. Army modernization. I need more manpower, but for that I need more political power. Oh, Germany, you want to help me with garrisons? You do not. Actually, army modernization is not the best choice here. We'll get a 5th research slot instead. When the cipher runs out, I'll switch them to balanced. And I know I could call the Germans in, but I don't feel the need yet. Let's at least accumulate a lot of war score, and maybe I won't need to do that at all. I could do coalition governments, not that I need collaboration, we'll get cores, but just to make them surrender faster. Yeah, I think I should. Let's do that. You know, just for the surrender threshold thing. I am stronger, but this is gonna drag on. Switch to balanced. New Polish industry. Perhaps I should call the Germans in. Oh, we're still mostly green, so I can wait with that. Still flexible organization this time. And I'm actually gonna call the Germans in. I think I can get all the territory, because if I play things right, I can use Proclaim Slavic Unity. The only problem with that is we need... Oh, Volgograd or Vladivostok. I thought it was both. Can I get to Volgograd and Stalingrad? Yes, I think I can. Then we'll get cores everywhere, thus making it easier to be involved in this. Car list Spain wants to do. No, I'm not letting you in. Research slot number 5. Is Germany helping? Yeah, Germany is definitely helping. Are they getting too much war score though? Kinda, yeah. Wait a minute. Volgograd is Stalingrad, right? Let me check this. Yeah, we need Crimea, Moscow, or Leningrad, and Volgograd or Vladivostok. And Volgograd is actually Stalingrad, so all we need is Moscow or Leningrad and Stalingrad. Alright, I got confused because it said Stalingrad earlier, but of course that's the same city. Activate the cipher. I actually want to not do the collaboration governments. Don't want them to surrender too quickly. Nah, it's fine. Get me Leningrad. And when I make it all my core territory, Germany claiming stuff should not be a problem. At this point, taking Stalingrad is more important than taking Moscow. How about we push a bit and count on the Germans? Wait a minute. Germany demands Memo. They get a war goal, but they can't leave our faction, can they? So it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna try and push for Stalingrad manually. There will be some breaks in the front lines, but we have the Germans here. They should help with that. Excessive conscription finally. Use our bonus to get this quickly. See how unprepared the Russians are. We're almost in Stalingrad. Or Volgograd. this time. Is it actually defended? Slightly. Looks like we'll get Moscow soon, not Leningrad though. If we can get Volgograd at the same time, I should be able to pass the focus. You guys, don't slack off. Military theorist. Candidacy expedition. Yeah, because they're going communist. Have not gone communist yet. They're doing the decolonization thing. Well, get me Volgograd. Surrounded maybe? Yes, I know we have no supply. Persevere. Almost there. How's the north? No, Turkey. Not investing. Right, we've surrounded Leningrad. Army modernization. Got Volgograd. Now I need Moscow or Leningrad. Either one will do. It looks like we are on our way to getting Leningrad. God, it's kind of surrounded. Although they do have a port. Which one's going to fall faster, Moscow or Leningrad? Also, Germany now has a lot of war score, but we know how to deal with it. Right, we got Leningrad. Yeah, 51% towards capitulation. Alright, let's cancel this. Focus. We'll lose some days of progress, I know. But what we can do now is... we can't do that. Why? We need to demand Pomerania. What? I thought this was one of the following. God damn it. That's a big problem. I misread stuff and now we're in trouble. Because the Germans might steal our stuff. Maybe they won't. Still, I would need to kick them from the faction. Can I kick them from the faction? I can, to let me complete the thingy. I'm gonna kick them, then I can invite them back while we're still at war. Now we shall demand Pomerania. And you guys go to cautious, I don't need to advance this anymore. Cancel the land lease. Yeah, I'll get you back. No, actually I don't want the collaboration government mission to succeed. Is it still going on, or is it cancelled? Oh, I finished one. The other one is in preparation. Do not commence when ready. Show me the capitulation progress. It's all fine. Yes, Germany wants to join, but I need to finish the focus first. We are the faction leader, so we can kick people, which is excellent. I should do service by requirement, but currently the enemy is too weak for me to do it. Yes, Germany, you'll join back in soon. First I need my cores. They're going to be our power base for eradicating communism in the world. But they're going to give me Pomerania. I highly doubt that. But it's not important. The important thing is to finish the focus. They still hold Moscow. Not for long, but they do. Germany refuses to cede territory. That's not a problem. Actually, I'm just going to invite you back into my faction. Oh, first I'll ask you for military access. Just in case you want to turn against me. Claim Slavic unity. We actually progressed nicely without German help, but with the German help it's even easier, so let's invite them back in. And they once again want to send me stuff. Yes, I want that. They're close to getting control of my faction, but that will soon be resolved by us taking all of the Soviet Union. At least that's my hope. Infantry equipment designer, worker conditions, back to balance. No, actually cautious is going very well. Stay cautious and launch your operation. Won't be much longer. I thought it was Switzerland for a moment, which would be in German the land of jokers? Kinda? Switzerland. And these, yeah, let's do domestic film industry for war support. Blood and toil, sorry. I was thinking of focusing on Moscow, but we're actually doing so well everywhere else, we'll just go around it. And here come my cores. Boom. We're now the Slavic Union, having lots of manpower and cores everywhere. Manpower no longer a problem. Factories, not a problem either. Now let's consolidate our place as the leader of Europe by getting more allies. Cypher, here we go. In the meantime, you can decrypt Italy for me. I hope the United States don't go communist. That will be very difficult. No, let's get a French spy. Although France is still democratic, they're leaning towards communism, same with the UK. Maybe I'll go out to Italy first. Move there. No, actually stay in France. We'll get someone else to Italy. Our collaboration government operation will finish in 16 days, which might be enough to push the surrender threshold enough so they would just, surrender. Also, seems like we took Moscow when I was not looking, so we're almost there. North Sea. Let's try and send a diplomatic mission to Finland and improve relations with them. It would be nice to invade Czechoslovakia because I have cores there. Now we just have to wait a bit. I still have to be on the lookout for the Germans trying to take stuff from me, but if it's all my core territory, and it is all my core territory, I should be able to rein in any of their attempts, even if they have a bit more war score. Actually, they do have more war score. I'm gonna go aggressive for a moment just to accumulate. Nope, too late. They've capitulated. Will the Germans give me... Oh, Spain and Carlist Spain were at war with them. One of the Spains must have joined Comintern, or whatever they created. Not an issue. As you can see, these are extremely cheap for me, because it's core territory. I will start by taking coastal stuff to discourage Germany from taking something for themselves. Now they can take stuff inside or release countries, but I'm gonna make it difficult for them, so maybe I won't. Oh, it's a separate province now. I've noticed that. Next up, just keep getting stuff. And how did this already become mine? Is that because it was core before we started the war? The coring focus is crucial because it is significantly cheaper for me now. And also, cores just give me more. This is why getting Anastasia as a ruler, even if she's an imposter, is still powerful, because you get cores on everything. I submit demands. Do the Germans try to take anything? They do. Well, I'm not gonna let you. Might have more war score, but I have cores, and it's all mine. Yeah, you helped a bit, but it's still all mine. See, base state value is 44, multiplied by 0.11, because it's my core. I'm the faction leader, get in line, Germany. Okay, that's all the territory, let's also take all the fleets. Submit demands. And they do not dare defy me again. Excellent. Confirm an exit. Slavic Union. 5 million manpower, 180 factories. Factories could be better, I'm working on it. Soviet Union, taken care of. Who's next? We could go after the Czech Republic, getting cores there, and thus getting France to fight us. Or I could go after the Italians, because they're already communist. I took a break to think this over from yesterday, and did this update in the meantime. Might have, because now it's all my core territory, so all the Soviet factories are now my factories. We have established our initial power base, 5 million manpower, 190 factories, mostly civilian ones, but that's good. Get some more factories going. Now that our industry is big enough, I can start thinking of adding support companies to my troops. As for our next target, I'm thinking Italy is the natural choice, because from there we'll have a better avenue of attack on France. But I can't reach Italy without going through Yugoslavia or Switzerland. And they are guaranteed by everybody, so I guess it has to be France first. Oh, Romania's going communist too. Well, then you are my next target, I think. But I should wait for Britain to switch to communism before I make any moves. In the meantime, you guys go to Romania. Make sure everybody's equipped and trained up. I'm afraid of justifying on Romania because the UK might guarantee them. Romania is currently guaranteed by France and Czechoslovakia, which is perfect for my purposes, but we don't want to fight the UK just yet. We're not prepared for that. We will be, but we're not yet prepared. I actually do have a sizable fleet, which should be enough to invade the UK, but I want to have everything prepared beforehand. And eliminating France without their interference would be better. For that purpose, I need to get into a war with France, but not the UK. And while they're still democratic, they're likely to guarantee people. Oops. Did I do this too late? Did I do the diplomatic mission to Finland too late? Because the focus finished before the mission. Might have been some sort of mistake. Let's send the mission to Denmark and see what Finland says. Finland accepts. Excellent. Let's grow our alliance. Now I actually have the means to properly send equipment to my guys, so I have a supply hub. There's a chance we could justify on Czechoslovakia before the UK gets a wind of this, but I don't want to risk it. Right, we have enough guns for everybody. Time to start some artillery and support and anti-air production initiatives. Ooh, Switzerland actually extorted France to give them territory. I wonder if that works in Italy too. Hey Switzerland, you want to join my faction? Do I have anything to get Switzerland in here? No. It's gonna make it difficult to invade Italy. Decolonization of the British Empire. I'm going to improve relations with the Brits and with Denmark. Because now I'm going to invite Denmark to my faction and send a mission to Norway. Czech Republic we want to conquer because it's our core territory. Yugoslavia, I'm torn on Yugoslavia. I have a nice war goal on them. Oh, I do have cores here. Yeah, it's Slavia, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. Even in Bulgaria. Nice. Before I start attacking, let's try and get the Scandinavians into our faction list. Now that we have the industry, start investing in artillery. I suppose I could have done that a bit earlier. Since we will be fighting France and Britain eventually because they're both going communist, I might as well start doing collaboration governments there. Denmark has been invited, Norway next. And Denmark refuses to join. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why though? Oh, I did not improve relations enough. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's wait with that. Make sure we improve with Norway and Sweden sufficiently. Yeah. Kind of messed up here. It's Union of Britain now. Britain's communist, so they should not guarantee Romania when I justify on southern Bessarabia. There we go. That would put us at war with only the people we want to actually be at war with. Let's do army modernization in the meantime. The Czech Republic has a large army. Wonder if just one unit will be enough. But if I don't call the Germans, they'll secure the border and let me move in. If I do call the German will take stuff. Now I no longer need to improve relations with the Union of Britain, do I? Oh! Swiss Confederation declared war on the Italian Union. That might be a good option to get the Swiss Confederation into our faction. By attacking Hungary, being in the same boat as them, yeah. We'll do that, I think, when I'm done attacking Romania. Justifying on Romania. Industrial concern? Yeah, getting Switzerland in our faction would be very beneficial. Maybe I could even wait with my attack on Romania. I do have a retake core state option against Italy. I should use that instead of Hungary. And we can delay Romania till after that. Oh, do you like me yet? Kind of. A little bit. Let's try and get them. Treaty of Perpetual Friendship in the Balkans. I'm sure that will work out. Alright. Our war goal against Romania is ready. We should help Switzerland if we want them to survive. We don't have much time left, it looks like. So let's quickly get the retake core state on Italy. 55 days. Then we can attack them, get Switzerland involved, and work together from there on. And if Switzerland can't hold out that long, then they were not worthy of our friendship, I say. Oh, Germany got railway guns, nice. Doctrines. Let's focus on support companies because I'm going to be adding them soon, right? Switzerland is holding its own, kind of. Oh no, my relations went down. Well, just because of the justification, which means Norway is going to refuse me as well, aren't they? Oh no, they do accept. Interesting. Let's try Sweden. Better artillery. Should we say Switzerland? Yeah, don't make a good ally. Italy. Your time has come. We shall even call the Germans in. Come on, Hungary. Get called in. Switzerland, want to join my faction yet? You don't? That's silly. You'll change your mind, I think. Come on, Hungary. Join me in this fight. I mean, not me during the fight against. Doesn't make sense what I said. Never mind. We're invading Hungary. Quite easily, to be exact. We've been embargoed by Cuba. Oh no. So, Sweden, you want to join me? They don't. Well, we got Norway. It's enough. Pity. Segregated sitting. We don't care about non-core manpower because of our core manpower. So let's do nationalist education instead for the core boosts. Switzerland, you ready to join my faction yet? Hungary capitulates. Switzerland is being silly. Do I need to attack you too? If you want to join me, I'll have to attack you to get to Italy. Or we could do Romania now. I guess I'll just let them fight it out in that case. Maybe Switzerland will come to their senses in the meantime. For now, let's assault Romania and the Czech Republic. Getting France involved as well, but the Germans can handle France. If Switzerland pushes Italy back, good. If they get killed by Italy, also good. Also now we can use our bonus from a focus to get the best guns. 1.36 years ahead of time starting the research. I've had faster, but this is good enough. You guys ready? Yeah. Attack Romania. For now, let's not call the Germans in. Romania joined the Pact of Rome. Okay. Called France. Is France gonna join the Italian faction as well? They do. Okay, that's not the development I actually thought was going to happen, but in retrospect I probably should have. The Germans can handle this part of the front line, I'm not worried about it. Switzerland probably can't. So, Switzerland, join or die. Going well against Romania, going well against Czechoslovakia. Sorry, Czech Republic now. Is France at war with Germany? No, because I did not call Germany into this war. But now the Hungarians have called the Czech Republic into this war. It's all a bit chaotic, isn't it? Don't worry, I think I'll be able to get my cores anyway. Switzerland, stop being silly and join my faction. What if we improve relations? It's my core territory, so it's automatically going to me. I wanted to not call the Germans in too early because they'll get the war score. Well, that's fine. Czech Republic is mine, and we immediately get their industry because it's core territory. 270 factories. Bulgaria is already communist as well. I could justify on them, but I do have other stuff to worry about. Might need to change my economy laws because of all the steel I need. Switzerland actually winning against Italy. Nice. Our progress in Romania is slow because of supplies, I suppose, but it's steady enough. And also I have not called the Germans to this war, so Romania is just fighting us. Who else is communist? India, are you communist? No. US? No. Canada? No. Mexico? No. Portugal? Portugal. I got really unlucky in the random stuff. Didn't I? Well, we'll have to kill Portugal as well. Romania taken care of. Time to engage France, although pushing through the Maginot with our infantry until it receives its supplementary artillery that I'm working on might not be the best choice. However, I do have the Germans, who should be able to do this. So, join me. Fight. Ooh, 15% consumer goods factory boost. That's nice. 2 years. Alternatively, who else could we get into our faction? Yugoslavia I intend to kill. Same with Italy. I could get Turkey, probably. I would have to get through Yugoslavia first. Come on, Switzerland. I really want you in my faction. I guess I'll get some economy boosts. Oh, right. Germany had all their troops in Romania. Now they can focus on France. If I just attack with everything, are the Germans going to push enough to break through the Maginot? Oh, we should see if we have any communists around here. No. I'm told on Switzerland. It would be best if they joined us, but they don't want to. So we could attack them, but then we would have to fight France and Italy and Switzerland at the same time. Or we can try and push through the Maginot, which is painful, and only then deal with Italy. I'm gonna try and push through the Maginot. It sometimes works. Can be rather painful. Now that you're communist, are your countries leaving a faction? Yes, they are. So we'll only have to fight Britain, possibly India. Excellent. You guys ready? Alright, activate the cipher. Where is it? France. Here we go. And attack. Yes, I know I'm attacking into the Maginot Line, which is silly. But we do have the Germans to help us, and if we make even one break, that will be enough to take over France. No, Provisional Government of the Soviet Socialist Republic. Balkan Federation of Socialist Republics? What is that? Anti-Commandant, sure, yeah. Let's have a look at Yugoslavia. Allied with Bulgaria. Okay, that's good. That's good, because I could easily get a war going on Bulgaria. Also, Yugoslavia no longer has the guarantees. I should just attack Yugoslavia and Bulgaria then. France is not a priority, but perhaps we can cross here. The banished royal family Kaiserreich is happening, and we've bypassed the focus with Yugoslavia. We can try and get either Greece or Turkey. Let's have a look at them. Greece democratic, Turkey non-aligned. Do you like me? Turkey does. Guess we might get Turkey. Let's focus all your attacks here. Yes, I know it's heavily defended. If it doesn't work, I'll just go through Switzerland. Like Blitzkrieg from the south. We are taking heavy losses, aren't we? Yeah. Let's stop that. Let's try one more manual attack, but just of that bit. Here. It's over a river and all that. We're attacking from all sides. Could even force attack on this. Yeah, let's do that. I usually do signal companies, but maybe we'll be better off with rocket artillery instead. Also, some naval invasion capabilities. Can we actually get through here? Well, I thought the Germans would help, but I clearly don't want to. Alright, let's stop this then. Take over Yugoslavia and Bulgaria. This should be rather easy. Go. We made a gamble. I mean, it was doomed to fail if it was just us, but I thought the Germans would have helped. Clearly, that was a mistake. We'll try that again once we have artillery and all that produced. Get me more artillery. You guys ready? Yes, you are. I'm torn on Greece versus Turkey, but Turkey has slightly better industry and it doesn't like me, so I think I'll go with Turkey. Diplomatic mission to Turkey, improve relations, do some other focus, and then we'll invite them. Artillery. We're good to go against Yugoslavia. Don't need German help on this one. Go. Going Bulgaria in? Or do I need a separate war goal? You're calling them in. Excellent. That's gonna be nice and easy, I think. Then we'll have access to Italy. The problem is that Switzerland and France are not fighting each other. Even though France is in the faction with Italy, and Italy is fighting Switzerland. Switzerland wants non-aggression. That's not good enough. I suppose I could do military access. Show my faction. I know they'll refuse, but I'm just communicating my intentions to them. And that's it for them. I shall take everything, and all your ships. Thank you. The Slavic Maxlavistan. Go, deal with Italy. You have the capability. Actually, Germany is in this as well, so they can come and help. United States and Canada get into an alliance, which is not a problem. And I Soviet Pact, sure. Make me some submarines. Don't need service by requirement, but I do need limited exports because of all the steel. Then again, how much are we getting from trade? Only 8 from trade. Alright, it's not worth it. Limited exports then. If I give you recon, how much support equipment will I have? Enough. If I give you engineers as well, I will have sufficient equipment. If I give you artillery, yes. Anti-air? No. Not enough anti-air yet. But I can give you some support, and it's gonna boost your attack significantly. Go. Need some more anti-air. Once they receive the reinforcements, their strength will go up significantly. Oh, Italy next Albania? Not a problem, Germany is on it. Okay, this is very inconvenient. Switzerland, your last chance. You either join or you die. Of course I could just ask them for military access. Yeah, let's just do that for now, and kill Italy from there. We don't actually need to own the territory. The goal was to eliminate communist countries, so it's enough if we kill Italy. However, what's the problem with that? Well, we also need Swiss territory to access France, and Switzerland is not at war with France. Let's do rocket artillery this time. Time for the Italian cipher. That's going well enough. Oh, I don't need a third coalition government against France. We already have 2 45% ones. Let's cancel that. I could do one against Italy. Let's try and get Turkey involved. Japanese People's Republic joined the Pact of Rome. Well, that's terrible, actually, because they can't attack us here. Here, let's send an army to hold them off. Switzerland, do you want to join yet? Silly Switzerland. Level 6 Field Marshal. Nice. Logistics expert. Here you go. This is good enough. Now, how are we doing with Japan? We're pretty much fighting everybody, aren't we? France, Italy, Japan. Good thing I haven't attacked Britain yet. Ooh, forgot to switch the garrison unit. Use the horse with civilian oversight. That's good enough. Prioritize garrisons over reinforcements. Now, Turkey, do you want to join my fight? You do? Excellent. Yeah, kill that French commune. Oh yeah, French commune. It's French commune now. They switched ideologies, finally. Switzerland, does that change your mind about this? Nope, still silly. If I could turn them non-aligned, I mean, I don't really need them, but it would be nice. Atomics. The best guns are here. Make lots of them. It's sad I'll have to kill Switzerland, but that's the only way to efficiently kill France, I think. Best artillery. Oh, looks like Romania has called France to war against Switzerland, which is actually great. Means I can actually attack France from here. Reorganize troops, attack from Switzerland, go. You guys get the Japanese out of here. We'll deal with the rest of their, I wanted to say empire, but that seems inappropriate. We'll deal with the rest of them later. Well, Switzerland's going aggressive here. Perhaps so should I. Activate the cipher against France. This should be over soon. Oh, Portugal attacked Spain. That's an interesting development. Also, it's gonna make it easier to kill Portugal. Yeah, but be balanced, not aggressive. Come on, Switzerland. See how good we are together? They don't. Some reinforcements. Everything with the Japanese well enough. The problem is, this war will not be technically over until we deal with Japan. Italy capitulates. Excellent. To me? Well, mostly. Let's eliminate the remnants. Those are French forces here as well. Let's use the Italian cipher for the last time. Lost a spy. Can I get a Japanese one? It'll take some time. 90 days, that's too long. You have a lot of skills. Go to Japan. British Communist Alternative. What is that about? Nothing interesting. Finish them off. After this, I'll have to go to Japan. Do I have enough ships? Possibly. Do I have enough supplies here? I'll just kill them quickly. Maybe build a port. Or two. This really did devolve into a world war, didn't it? The big question really is, do we kill Switzerland? I feel like I don't have to. We could leave them be. Alright, finish off France. The biggest problem here is that I will not get to steal the French and Italian fleets. Also, this territory is not going to me. Atomic. Oh, there is a peace conference. Excellent. I was afraid I would have to kill Japan for that. And that would be difficult without stealing their navies first. But first things first. Let us take my cores. Okay, that's all our core territories. I actually want to take much more. Especially France, since I have enough collaboration there to make a coalition government. I will also want to steal your fleets, but that can wait a bit. And if I don't take Romania and Hungary, we'll look silly. So pretty much need everything, don't we? I don't actually need Italian territories. I could let Switzerland have some. We do have the most war score, so I might be able to contest everybody else. Right, submit demand. Yes, I shall contest everything. What else did you take? Change government. No, don't do that. Oh, I can prevent that if I take the territory for myself, can't I? You know what, let's just try and prevent everything that they're doing. Then there's more for ourselves, if there's enough war score. We have the score for it. Let's make our borders neat. Now, I actually need some territory in South America. Italian East Africa. Do we need that? No. Let's try and take all the French stuff then. Alright, enough for now. Contest everything and make sure they don't do any government changes or anything. Like here. Okay, Switzerland trying to take stuff. No. I have more war score. You're not getting it. My only worry is that we might run out of score and say Italian Union could survive, or the French Commune. Right, that's it for now. That's a lot of contesting. Now, before I forget, I should probably take some navy. At least one from each. Then, if nobody else takes anything, we'll get all the small ships. Finish off the French, ignore Italian East Africa for now, get Italy. Okay, good. We contest everything to get everything. Let's also get East Africa because we can. Submit, and if we have enough score after they stop contesting us, we will take some navy. Problem is we might not have enough score to contest everything. See, like now. If Italy survives as communist, that's going to be a problem. So if we have to leave something on the table, which we might, let's make sure it's something easily accessible to be conquered later, like these. Okay, let's leave Lombardia for Switzerland. I guess I can leave them something else. Alright, how about that? Still contesting. Okay, you can have this bit next to you. They have a lot of score left, and they really want those bits. That's fine. You can have some. As long as you actually not, if you actually take them. I use the remaining bits of score I have to get some ships. This will have to do. I guess I could have given some more Italy over to Switzerland. It's a Republican Italy. It is democratic. That's acceptable. The borders don't look as good as they could, but it's fine. Switzerland, you're not exactly my friend, but you're good enough. You can survive. We got France. Now, where is my 90% compliance I should get? I had my collaboration government. Where is it? This is so annoying. I really hope they fix this. See? Oh, no. It disappeared. I had 90% collaboration in France. So terribly annoying. Right, time to deal with Japan. Where's my fleet? Ah, great. So we did take at least one ship from each, which means the rest of unclaimed ships, the small ones, all were transferred to us. So, here's a commander. Relocate here. He'll be killing Japan. Same goes for the rest of you. Relocate here. Get ready for some naval invasions. Oh, wait a minute. So it did come back. I didn't have collaboration. Did a week or a month need to pass by? Oh, only some bits got it. Not the ones that were occupied by Switzerland, but it's supposedly good enough. Okay, you have my blessing. I'm not sure how this works, but I'm happy now. I said you have my blessing. Where's my French commune? I said you have my blessing, right? Alright, something's balked. My operative got captured by the Japanese. They're probably subjecting her to anime, so let's get her out quickly. In a month, we'll be ready for some good naval invasions. I think it's time, with our nice doctrine tree, to add that anti-air. We have enough. Actually, if I were to add normal artillery, how much would I have? I actually have enough to add a bit of artillery. That will significantly increase soft attack. So let's do that. We could add logistics too. Now, do we do support rocket artillery, or do we do some sort of logistics company? I'm thinking support rocket artillery. Let's just boom and get the enemy completely destroyed. 30 factory on rocket artillery. Support. And once we're done outfitting everybody with nice support companies, we'll start investing into Air Force. I know I could be doing this all, at the same time relatively, but that's kind of how I like to do stuff. Did you finish on the port here? You did. So why are they out of supply? Do I not have enough trucks? I do have enough trucks. Yeah, I do. Well, no matter. We'll just kill Japan soon. Be rid of them. I could have made the border look better, given Switzerland stuff up here. Oh well, it's not very important. Do I still need to kill Xinjiang? No. They're not communist. Communist China, in fact, does not exist. There's still Mongolia and Tanutuva, and Japan. So having a quick look, I still need to kill Britain, Japan, Mongolia, Tanutuva, and let's have a look at South America. Paraguay. Fortunately, not United States. Right, I'll need to kill Paraguay, which might actually put me at war with the United States, because of their guarantees, which could be problematic, but as soon as we kill Paraguay, or at least capitulate them, I would proclaim victory, even if we're still at war with the US. Well, Mexico is not guaranteed by them. I could attack Mexico, land there, and, have the United States secured. There's still Portugal to contend with, but I'll wait until they reach my borders. Embargoed by Spain. Now, can we get a bonus for transport ships somewhere? Doesn't look like it. Oh well, let's do some radio propaganda, and more steel. Oh, I can now try and get Republican Italy. Wait a minute, are they a puppet of Switzerland? They're not, it was just a change in government. Huh, they hate me, but I could try and actually get them into my faction. Well, it's just one more country in my faction, it could help a bit. Sure, I guess, why not? I wish there was an option to do that with Switzerland. Wait a minute, detached and moving to repair. What the hell are you doing? Right, just go here. Don't do any detaching or anything. Do not engage the enemy at all. Just move here. I will even boost the naval base for you. Sadly, we'll have to fight the United States, because I need Paraguay, and they are guaranteeing Paraguay. Well, it's silly of them to do so. Oh well. So to fight them, I need to either ignore them and just do my thing down south, or I can land in Mexico, conquer Mexico because it's not guaranteed, and then move on from there. Better landing craft researched. And that should suffice. 2 full armies of capacity. We are arriving. Excellent. Start planning your naval invasions. Right, we're targeting this port, and we can also add 20 more units, for a total of 50. Target everything around to distract the enemy and maybe rush to some other ports. This second naval attack is essentially a decoy to draw their forces away. I'll activate it first, and then do the main one. Of course, if the first is successful and actually takes some stuff, that's even better. That'll do. Alright, get ready. We need to wait a few weeks. Well, I could also do floating harbors, I suppose. I don't actually know how to use them. I should look this up. Are they used automatically, or do I need to set up some orders? We'll see. Are the ships ready? Well, I did tell you to not engage. Well, the small ones might not have listened. It's not that important. You're engaged in combat. I don't want you to be engaged in combat. I want you to get into the port and repair before we fight. All of you. Have I ever mentioned I hate the Navy? No. You guys repair, take your time. Don't usually allow my fleets to repair, so you can feel privileged. I almost have enough rocket artillery to give to everybody. Let's do that. Are we ready? Yes we are. Well, actually, I wanted to send the decoys out first. Let's try that. Do we have the supremacy? Oh, I didn't sign the region. Oh, insufficient supremacy, really? Oh, that's disappointing. I outproduced the Japanese. Well, it does fluctuate a bit. If some Germans come, we could temporarily have enough. And I am building ships. I guess I could get more dockyards to make sure this works. If I have to wait to outproduce the Japanese, I can. Union of Britain demands... No! Don't be silly. They might attack me. Then I'll have to guard my ports and all that, but I'm busy with Japan. And we can't invite Italy after all. Let's get some shipyards. Union of Britain attacked Netherlands, not us. Well, I think Germany can handle anything that might happen, but just in case, I'm going to train up another army group and have it ready for reinforcements. I suppose I could beat Britain first. They're not that good at guarding the English Channel. Then I could take their fleet and take it to beat Japan with. But we're almost ready for Japan. Now they're declaring war on Belgium. And Spain, okay. Are they going to attack me as well? Imperial Kuomintang territories. They're attacking everybody. Well, not me, they're probably afraid. We'll see. The Japanese sure have a lot of ships. Probably should have prioritized ships more in my peace deal with Italy. I should have let Switzerland get more territory and taken ships instead. Oh well. Maybe it would be better to invade Britain now. They're attacking a bunch of people. I could get more allies this way. They have no allies of their own, just Portugal. Tempting. Let's wait a bit longer. Maybe the Japanese will give us a chance here. If not, I'll go after Britain. Lend-Lease. From the United States. Nice. Alright, I think I'll go after Britain now. Japan can wait. We're gonna have everything apart from artillery and towed rocket artillery. Well, let's modify the template. You don't actually need this artillery here. We'll have enough for everything if I do that. We can re-add it later. Field marshals, some generals. Catholic orders, we'll get back to that later. Make sure you guys actually have supply. Set the ships to not engage and move them to the English Channel. If I can get Belgium and the Netherlands into my faction, we'll get some naval support from them as well. Right, try some naval invasions like this. Do I have a war goal on you? No. Do I have a war goal on Portugal? No. Well, let's get one. While I was taking a break, I checked some stuff, and actually, it seems like I need to use a different naval invasion order to actually use floating harbors. How many do we have? 3. Well, that's something. Let's actually make some more. So let's cancel these orders and prepare new ones. Also, I should probably use the better army, the trained one. But we're already prepared with these guys here. It's fine. Oh, no more floating harbors. I need to reserve floating harbors first. Okay, so I need to produce them before making the orders. That's fine. I have a lot of dockyards. Make me more floating harbors. Oh! The Union of Britain actually declared war on me. Well, that's not something I anticipated. I mean, we can handle it, just I do hope my navy is up to the task. They've not even reached the area. Well, let's hope for the best and kill them here, as they have declared war. Maximus Portugal has been called in. We can start pushing, or I could just wait for them to kill Spain. Let's just sit where we are. Germany, yes, I do want you to join the war. In fact, I'd like everybody to join this war. Where are my harbors? Just a bit longer. I turned the game off when I was taking a break, and that sometimes resets the AI, so even if Britain made the decision to not attack me earlier, looks like they changed their mind. How about the harbors? We have 1 in stock. I'll just wait for some of them to finish. That should be good enough. Alright, some orders are ready. Most of them with harbors, 2 without. Has the navy arrived yet? Just a moment longer. Oh, enemy supremacy is rather high. But there is also some friendly supremacy, so when my guys are joining, this might suffice. So there are some Germans here. Alright, the navy is arriving. I'm gonna put you on the naval invasion support in the English channel and activate the orders. Is that enough to get supremacy? Or do we need to get to the port first or something? Were you not doing this? Alright, I'll put you on patrol instead. How about that? Is that enough? Why is the supremacy so low? Oh, right, because I did not give them orders to engage. Alright, let's go back to naval invasion support and engage at low risk. How about now? That's better, slightly. And the enemy supremacy is fluctuating a little bit. There's a chance we'll get an opening and invade. Just need to get over 50 for a moment, and there was 49 point something. So it's entirely possible. Yay, there we go, 68% supremacy. Go! Britain is notoriously bad at defending the Isles, although now that they don't have the Empire, they probably have more troops here. Well, let's see how this goes with the harbors and all that. Dover, of course named after Benjamin Dover. The perfect place to strike because we can surround it nicely like this. Let's also send some troops over here, mostly as a distraction. We've landed next to Norwich, helped here as well. This is promising. Attack. You guys run to Bristol. You guys help with Plymouth. This is looking good. Alright, already got to our first port. And soon we should get Dover to support. Nice. Well then, time for you guys to join the fight. Get over here and attack Britain. This army, same thing. Get over here, attack Britain. Should work out nicely and quickly. Excellent. 2 ports are under our control. Working on number 3 and 4. This is definitely enough to supply ourselves. We might get Plymouth, but even if we don't, it's not important. Portsmouth will help a bit. Of course, also, let's go aggressive. Right, move. Attack. And I probably should have done that while we were landing, but this is also an important moment. Let us activate the cipher of Britain. How is Spain still not surrendering? We'll attack Portugal after Spain surrenders, and then we can get all of their territory as well. Now, the guys who had the naval invasion orders, let's unify your front lines and attack aggressively. These guys are a bit trapped, but it's not really that important, and also we just freed them. Nice. Well, you can finish Plymouth off. Go and keep going. This will not take too long. Now, is Portugal a major country? Yes. We're going to defeat Spain, or will I have to share? I would rather not share. Looking good. I suppose I could secure the ports, but I think we're moving fast enough that it won't be necessary. Our war on Portugal is ready, although we are already at war, so it doesn't matter anymore. Spain not surrendering is a little problem. Do we want to capitulate Britain, or do we want our spies to do their thing before we capitulate Britain? I think we'll just capitulate them. It will take too long otherwise. There we go. Oh, and it's in the end of the war. And Spain gets 41%. That's, not right. Not right at all. Guess I could kill Spain afterwards, but I don't need to. Well, that's not my goal. Alright, let's take stuff from Britain. Let's take ships. At least 1 from each country, so we get all the small ones. And the cheap territories from Britain. Oh, that's Portugal. That's fine. Cheap territories, please. Submit demands. Do we try and fight Belgium and Spain for these? I like all the small bits. I don't actually need mainland Portuguese territory. But it's good to have stuff all around the world. We already have stuff all around the world, but, you know, more. Like this. And Britain. Okay. Contest. Oh, Spain, you're not getting Sussex. I'm contesting everything, if I can afford that. But looks like I can. I cannot. I don't want to share with Spain. Alright, I guess you can have this. It's unfortunate that Spain's gonna get all this territory. I could just attack Spain for taking my stuff. Actually, I should have let them take all this and just focus on the ships from Britain. But I think we got enough, because I got all the screening ones probably, because the AI doesn't take Navy. So I should have like 100 more ships now. What the hell? They let the UK live and even have their ships back. Yeah, that's what I hate about the new peace conference system. Sometimes there just isn't enough war score. We got Portuguese Republic. Well, you know what? I'm gonna finish Britain off because I need those ships. How quickly can I justify war goal on you? 80 days. That's fine. It's gonna be nice and easy. And if you get guaranteed by Spain or something, I'll kill them too. Because I wanted Britain to be eliminated, not to make it smaller. Also, they have some ships left, so I'll just take those. Yeah, actually I was hoping that Spain would get eliminated before the peace conference. That would make things easier. Oh well, hey Spain, are you gonna mess with me? For your sake, I hope you don't. Well, Portugal is no longer communist, so I don't have to attack them, but the Spanish and Portuguese navies would be helpful against Japan. Also, one very important thing, Paraguay. I should not be preparing to attack them. I should try and flip them to our ideology peacefully. If we can do that, we won't have to fight the United States. And we'll finish the operation, although that doesn't really work that well anymore. It's not important. I want their navy, not their industry. You guys getting guarantees? No, because everybody's afraid of us. Anyway, truce lasts until September. Why so long? The war goal is going to be ready too soon. Let's cancel that for now. Do I have a truce with Spain? I could kill them instead. I think I should, because they pissed me off a bit. I still have my war goal in Portugal, don't I? But I cannot declare war because we have a truce. I don't actually need to conquer Spain, but they messed with me. So let's conquer Spain and then the UK, and then use their fleets to kill Japan. Because I probably have a sufficient fleet right now, with most of the British ships merge. So let's send that fleet back to Vladivostok, prepare our invasion of Japan. You guys really don't have very good organization here, but I did max out the port and invent the infrastructure here. I'm not sure what more I can do. Maybe just not stack them. I'm gonna launch attacks on 2 locations. Probably here, on the port, and maybe here. This will likely be less defended. We can use floating harbors and rush for this port here. How many floating harbors do I have? Lots. Should probably build another port next to them or something. Oh, or a railway, because maybe it's because the Japanese are blocking the port, that's why they have no, there is a railway, so why don't you have any supply? This is very weird. Maybe the port doesn't work as a supply depot because it's blocked or something? I don't know, I'm just gonna build another supply depot right next to it. And the railway connection through here, here, and here. Maybe there's not enough railways on the way. Let's boost that too. Okay, this is our invasion number 1. And just to make sure the supply is fine, I'm gonna switch things up a bit. You are going somewhere else, I don't know, here maybe. And you are the ones who are going to perform the second naval invasion. Alright, this should do. Prepare. My war goal in Portugal has expired. Well, to be honest, I don't really need to fight any of these guys. I'm just doing it out of spite. In the meantime, how are the spies? Boost ideology in Paraguay. If I do this well enough, I might not need to fight the United States. You guys are merging, as I told you to. Looks like it, yeah. Alright, well, this should be enough to beat up Japan, but just in case, we'll kill Britain again. Ready? Activate the invasions, and when my fleet's ready, we'll kill Japan. I love having cores everywhere. Honestly, the military production we have might be sufficient. We're gonna increase civilian production. That's gonna be useful after the war. And a little bit of military. Looks like there's a lot of Japanese people in Japan. But we're strong. Our invasion should succeed. Our navy's ready. Almost. Still merging. 500 ships. Over 500 ships. Mostly light ones, but that's a lot of ships. Let's try. Do naval invasion support. 62% supremacy, enough to launch the naval invasions. Okay, let's go. Let's see if this is enough firepower to break through Japanese defense. If not, I can try again with more guns. Let's see. Alright, we're attacking everywhere. Looks like it might succeed here, but everything is defended. How about the north? Everything is also defended in the north. But we have landed. The floating harbors really are something, aren't they? Focus on the port. Get the normal port, but also advance. You know, like this. If we can get the normal ports, because these guys are not in a good situation, then I can bring in reinforcement and destroy everybody. Oh, here you are. Run towards the port. This is a decent force. Expand. Keep them occupied. This probably won't succeed. Might even sacrifice a whole army doing this, which would be a pity. But the north is looking promising. We're almost there. You block them from reinforcing. And the port is mine. Excellent. Oh, right. Time to bring in reinforcements. This here is looking better as well. I honestly don't think this invasion will succeed, but maybe they'll live long enough for our other troops to save them. You guys can use a normal front line. Make sure to take care of the north as well, so we don't lose the port. More reinforcements. Run south. Now, we've got some new free spies. No point doing another collaboration government on Japan. Everybody focus on Paraguay. More ideology boosts. Actually, no, build the network first. Then we can switch that a bit. But how are my war goals? Still working on them. But Japan, Well, if I can land my reinforcements in the north before they do some sort of a strike back, we'll be absolutely fine. This is secure enough and we have a port. The south, well, the survival of these troops depends on whether we can move quickly enough to assist them. Or no, actually it looks like, yeah, they did a good job. They actually managed to take the port. The floating harbors are really strong, but it's kind of unintuitive that you have to use a separate invasion order to make them work. Okay, now we just wait, because everything is in place. Don't let them push you out of the port, because then you're dead. And also, now that I have the superior navy, I guess I could do convoy escorts here and here, so we actually get proper supplies to everybody. Are we making progress? Not really, but not everyone has arrived at the front lines yet. And this is going nice. Oh, we're making progress down here. Good. Make sure to not leave the port. Did I remember to use the cipher? Oh, god damn it. I should have been using this one, you know, invading, as usual. So how's it going? Actually going well from the south. The north doesn't have that much supply. They are all missing supply, but you know what? That's not a problem. It's never been a problem for me before. It's not going to become a problem this time either. Justification on Spain is ready. Well, I do have an army there, and they did piss me off. So, here you go. Goodbye, Spain. Well, just one army, but I'm hoping the Germans will come in and assist. Then again, do I want the Germans to come and assist? Maybe not. Because if they don't come and assist, I'll get all the stuff. So here, you assist instead. 2 armies will suffice in Britain. Maybe 1 army will suffice, it looks like. No matter. Anyways, Spain is a done deal. They can't resist me. Let's focus on Japan. Can you guys, like, push more? Yes, just like that. We don't get enough supply here, even though there is a port. How about we build some more ports? Oh, the north is nice. It's nice and ours. Attack them with the utmost aggression, please. Is Japan launching naval invasions? I thought I had supremacy here. How's the war with Spain? Easy. Give me more naval invasion tech, just in case. Oh, did I forget to... Yeah, I forgot to do psychological warfare. That's gonna help. When we actually research it properly. Alright, it's growing. Who's preparing to attack me? Greece, really? Well, good luck with that. Japanese resistance is crumbling slowly, but it is. Better anti-air. People sometimes wonder and ask me how I can focus on just infantry and have such functional armies. Well, that's mostly because I usually rush infantry equipment 3 and all the bonuses for infantry, and then they can match almost anything, until very late game, when the enemy can field, you know, all sorts of tanks and stuff. But by that time, I can add proper support, and even line artillery, if I want to. Also, this strategy does take a lot of manpower, but not a lot of equipment. Okay, good. There's a lot of Japanese people here, but they are surrounded. We'll just focus on Tokyo like this. Eventually it should succeed. And you, there. They are putting up a good defense, but they're not going to survive this. We've been embargoed by the Netherlands, not a problem. Right, this is going well, and this is going well as well. It's going well as well, yes. Let's check on Spain. Spain's almost dead. Do I care to kill Portugal too? Not really. Oh, if they got a union over Brazil, that would have been helpful against Paraguay. But I'm banking on not having to fight Paraguay. Let's check ideologies. Is there an ideology map mode? I don't remember. There is. Alright. Let's look for communism. Oh, right. I forgot to turn to Mongolia. And what is this, Switzerland? What did you do? Communist? With no communist support and at war with Japan. Well, Switzerland... You hid well, but your time has come, or rather it will, in a moment. Just need to kill Britain out of spite first, because, you know, they turned communist, so they cannot be allowed to exist. Yes, I know they're not communist anymore, but I want the borders to look better. A little bit better. This is definitely taking a long time. Soon we'll have the cipher again. Oh, and that's enough. Excellent. So I have all the war score, so I'm gonna take all the stuff. Japan is actually a good puppet, but I'm not doing puppets in this run. Submit demands, pass, get all the ships. Submit demands. Done. Thank you. How big is my fleet now? You can now repair for a moment. Right, Japan taken care of. Now, the armies over here are not needed here anymore. They are needed against Taureor and Mongolia. And Switzerland, I suppose. I might not call the Germans in, because I want to take more stuff. Republican Italy is not a subject of Switzerland, are they? No. Oh, they're actually justifying war against... No, Switzerland is justifying against them. Interesting. They are the ones who released them, so they shouldn't be doing that. But oh well, not like it really matters to us. 3 missions on ideology, 1 on propaganda, and 1 on network. How quickly is it gonna be changing? Oh, quite quickly. Good. Keep doing that. Spain's still alive, but not for long. Take Sevilla. That's all. Thank you. Take all your stuff. Take all your stuff. I didn't actually need to kill them, but time to get the Swiss taken care of. Well, and Britain, but I'm already justifying on them. How long until that's finished? Not long. Because an American operative, well, I don't really need to fight the United States unless they turn communist, if I can get Paraguay peacefully switched. Check. Yeah, there's just Paraguay, Mongolia, Taureor, and Switzerland left. Excellent. Also, hey, 800 factories. Oh, Taureor is a core state of ours. It's going to be justified so very quickly. Oh no, actually they have the communist malice to justification, so not that quickly. Right, the justification on Britain's ready. Let's start with Mongolia now. 145 days, which is a bit much. And simultaneously, could we do Taureor? 125. Or Switzerland, 145. Let's do Switzerland, and maybe also Taureor, because it's a core state, so how much is that going to be? 290. No, that's going to need to wait. Right, so justifications are ongoing, and let's finish Britain off. We still have a truce, but it's going to run out very soon. The 13th of September. Decrypt Switzerland. Well, they're the Alpine Union now, but the name doesn't really matter, does it? Our agent has been captured in Paraguay. Factories. Need more factories. Some infrastructure first. Time for the British to end. In all honesty, they should not exist, shouldn't have existed after the previous war. It's just, there's a bit of a flaw in the new peace conference system, because if there's contested states, it might end up with nobody having enough points to take everything. Some mods deal with this by extending the conference to 10 rounds of gaining score, but then if you have like 50%, you can just take everything for yourself, even if you have 30-something if you play your cards right. Bypass some focuses here. This will not take long. The United Kingdom is done. I shall take all your stuff, please. And all the ships. Wait a minute, why is there just one round? I want more score. Where's the rest of my score, goddammit? See? I can't take everything because there's not enough score in the peace conference. Even if I pass, I don't get more. Passing. Nope. See, that's one of the things I really dislike about the peace conference system now. At least I got a few ships. Now we wait for our war goals. And for Paraguay to turn from communism. And it's going pretty well. I'm also doing propaganda to reduce their stability and all that, because then we can do a civil war. But maybe it won't be necessary. How much do I need to orchestrate a coup? Less than 70% stability. So stability, 78. Yeah, I do need the propaganda if I want to do a civil war. We were just angered by Alpine posturing. Those Alps. How dare they? I do have a ton of artillery. Maybe I should boost my unit a bit. We had artillery. How much do we need? We need a lot, but we can afford to add one. Let's just produce more. Question the motives of Mongolia. Yeah, we conquered half the world, but they are the dangerous ones. Oh, I have a lot of towed rocket artillery. Maybe I could add that too. Which one's better, artillery or rocket artillery? Artillery seems to be slightly better. And again, I do have rocket artillery ready. So yeah, sure, here we go. Have rockets and artillery, because I can. United States joined Mexico in the faction. Not a problem. Sounds like you're gonna help Switzerland, are you? Yes, let us restore order in Mongolia. 2 armies will suffice, definitely. Oh yeah, Greece is supposedly justifying against me. Let's have a look. I might be doing a focus. I do have some armies ready and free. Let's send one to possibly kill Greece if they make me do it. Are they going to attack Italy? Or is your war goal ready? Sooner than mine. Got advanced rocket artillery going. Nice. Switch it up. Oh, now that I have advanced rocket artillery, let's see which one's better. Okay, they're mostly equivalent. Rocket artillery is slightly better at soft attack, artillery is slightly better at hard attack. It's all good then. What if I were to add anti-air as well? Do I have enough anti-air for that? Also, the troops would be very big. I need to remove some infantry. That gives a lot of hard attack, doesn't it? Yeah. Do I even have enough? No, I don't. Yeah, having it as support is sufficient. Hard attack of 47 is good enough. Soft attack is more important anyway. Especially since, see, they have infantry all around. So Greece, do you dare? Restore order in the Alpine Federation. Definitely do that. Any interesting decisions to take? Not really. We could get some more steel, I guess. And rubber. The North American section, in case the United States suddenly turn communist. Which they shouldn't. Don't know about Canada, though. Well, no, not today. Ah, okay, Greece actually did declare war on Turkey. I do accept your call to arms, my good friend. Let's kill them together. They're not allied to anybody, so that was a very silly move. Well, you brought that upon yourself. And the Alpine Union attacked Republican Italy. The problem is, Republican Italy is mostly here, so they would need to do naval invasions, which, can you? They do have ports. I don't really think they can actually navally invade Italy down here. Well, we'll have a longer front line, which is good for us. We'll go ready in a month. How about you guys? In a month, and Taureor after we have these two. Boost ideology more. How are you going? How are you doing with that? 24%. Still gonna take a while, but it's easier than fighting the United States and going through Brazil, isn't it? Also, it's non-aligned. I'm not sure you can actually ban a non-aligned party because they're non-aligned. It's not like they're aligned. I might be too tired. That was not funny. Oh, Italy is actually invading Switzerland. Huh. My army forgot their orders in Greece. Let me help you. Cuba joined the American alliance. Now, I think I can switch Paraguay peacefully, but just in case... Oh, war goes already. Just in case I can't, I'm gonna send an army or two down to South America. because we might need to, go through Brazil. Maybe just one army is enough. But I'm optimistic about our chances here, although I should probably create a South American section too. Just need to boost ideology long enough. Now, war goals are ready, which means war. Declare war on Mongolia. Declare war on the Alpine Union. And let's go to ideology once again. That just leaves Paraguay and Tanutuva. Justify on Tanutuva. And let's queue up some infrastructure. All our core stuff gets perfect infrastructure. Excellent. And then some civilian factories. I do love those. Now, I wish you could access this without being the loser, because those spy technologies would help me quite a lot. Right, let's see how our troops deal with the Alpine Union, who dared to turn communist. Well, they're doing very well, thank you very much. You guys are not well supplied, which is weird to me, because you should be. But here, have a supply depot. And the port. Ah, this is going quickly. Let's check Mongolia. Going fine as well. There goes Switzerland. I'm feeling generous. I'm gonna let them have this bit. Or should I? Maybe I shouldn't. I can have it. I could have taken it, but let's not be too selfish. Although I might need to kill Italy as well, because they're going a bit too communist. Let's have a look at Mongolia. You guys are not pushing hard enough. Just move aggressively, even if I have to manually order you to do so. Same here. I know it's difficult terrain, but you'll defeat them in no time. It's easier to cover the losses of the forces than it is to build them proper. Supply lines. Oh no, agent captured. Well, the Germans are not called into the war with Greece? No, they are. It's fine. They could help here a little bit. Oh, you have nice tanks. I mean, as soon as we get some supply, I'm gonna kill them, but still. I really should have been using logistics companies. I still can, actually. Mongolia. Annex. Which leaves just Tanutuva and Paraguay. I'm actually going to fire this agent and try to get one with a boost to, increasing ideology. If we don't get one with increasing ideology, I'll just roll one from Paraguay. Tanutuva war goes ready. Let's go. Declare war, it's not gonna take long. Let's research nuclear reactors, because we can. Maybe I'll make some bombs, who knows. This is quick. This is my core territory as well. I do like the Slavic Union focus. So much core. And that's it. Annex, thank you. Exercise a bit. We got nobody with the ideology boost. We could try hiring and firing agents, although that would probably be counterproductive in the long run. Well, let's try it once. Hire her. Can boost ideology for a bit. No, actually I could already get the Paraguayan one. No matter. Let's hire a Paraguayan one, fire her, and in 30 days we'll have another chance. Oh, actually, I could roll multiple by recruiting from numerous regions, if all we want is an ideology boosting one. Yeah, I have all the political power and all that. Let's do all the regions, then we can have an agent and roll from each of the regions, and it's possible we'll get the ideology boosting one somewhere. We're still at war. Alright, Greece, yeah. Well, we're almost done. Even Finland came. And you guys lost your orders. Go, take the victory points. How much can I take? It's fine. Oh, didn't leave enough points for the fleet. Whatever. Actually, I don't need the propaganda mission here, because all it does is reduce their stability, but I only need that if I'm actually planning to do a coup. And I think we might not need a coup if we're spending so many agents on boosting ideology. Alright, do we have someone that boosts the thing? No. Well, let's get the Paraguayan agent for now. Stop the propaganda. We just focus on ideology. And we'll reroll again once all the branches of the agency are done. Oh, wait a minute, did I lose an agent already? I did. Oh, that was quick. Well, I can kinda reroll. We don't have all these branches, but we do have a North American branch, and we can also recruit in Europe. That's 2 more agents rolled. Now, it's important to do it when you can't actually recruit an operative, because if you do it when you can recruit an operative, it automatically recruits said operative. No luck here. I wish you could just fire these operatives like you can in EU4 with advisors and get new ones, even if it costs political power or something, or army experience. Let's get him temporarily. And when this is done, we can roll 5 more agents. We need to keep an eye on Italy. Now, we could try a coup in Paraguay, but Paraguay has exactly 2 bits of territory, and they're separated by a river. So winning that would be difficult, and also we can't access them with land-lease, and we cannot send volunteers. So I think it's either peaceful transition or just attack. Trying the first option now. Let's try and roll some more operatives. Alright, that's 5 new operatives. You're fired. Let's see if we can get someone better. Now we can ban other ideologies without too much of a cost. And we do have the political power. So let's ban everything that's not us. We'll have 100% support soon. Did we get lucky? We did not. Well, that's very unfortunate. Oh well. Now let's wait a year or so, and it should resolve itself. Let's move our fleet here, just in case. Almost halfway there. I have so much time that I might even repair my fleet. Oh, race for the bomb. Let's do that. All the resources we can. Quick ideology check. Still fine. 49%. Although, for them to flip peacefully, I'd need probably like 70 something. We'll see, I can wait. While this is happening, we're madly expanding our industrial capacity. I think it's time for another round of operatives, once this guy's rescued. Then again, we don't have to wait. We'll just recruit one from each region we can recruit from. Of course from Paraguay as well. And let's fire this guy. And in a month we'll see if we got anyone worthwhile. Nuclear reactor researched. Excellent. Research nukes. And build some reactors. Soon. First though, I want to maximize civilian industry in all my core territories. After that we can build stuff up in non-core stuff and I can build the reactors there. Because for the reactors it doesn't matter if it's core or not. A true industrial revolution of the Slavic Union. You can never have enough civilian industry. That's all our core stuff taken care of. 51%. 52%. If we made the coup now, the non-aligned side should already be stronger. But perhaps the peaceful way can work. Hey, wonderful. Finally, we got Jan Kozłowski, natural orator. This is the trait I've been looking for all this time. Excellent. Boost ideology. And they capture him immediately. God damn it. Oh, and we lost another agent. That's rough. Good thing we can expand those mines. At least we have something to spend our political power on. Another natural orator. Excellent. Finally we get the luck we need. Do your thing and don't get killed. Now with all those nice operatives, we just need to wait. Although it's taking a long time, isn't it? I'm going to replace the support anti-air with a logistics company and add line anti-air instead. It should do. Time for another agent reroll. Who should I fire? She's the worst I have currently. Let's see if we can get another guy with a trait like this. These two are useful because they're level 2 and also escape artists. Well, these two are useful because of this trait. Estonia, no. This is core territory. Not worth it. Look at all that glorious construction of civilian industry. I do love that. Right, let's see. Well, we didn't get anyone with the trait. Let's at least get a Paraguayan operative. Hey, 60%. Now, I could be conquering the world right now, but we did have a set objective, so let's not throw away the lives of our soldiers needlessly. Also, I can make some jets in the meantime. 100% support for House Romanov. Let's switch here a bit. Building, building, building everywhere. I don't actually need this guy anymore. I haven't needed him in a while. Don't need that one either. So let's instead get the captain of industry and the consumer goods guy. You know, we're eradicating communism. Might as well take a stab. Oh. Australian Defense Initiative. Interesting. What was I? Oh yeah. How about we take a stab at the fascists as well? Just a bit. 69% non-aligned. Nice. Finally researched the nukes. Don't have any reactors yet, but I'm working on it. Oh! The Netherlands have turned fascist, and the Americans are declaring war on them. You're currently in a faction with Australia and the Philippines, but you're still guaranteeing these people. What I could do is declare war on the Netherlands, dismantle my faction by kicking everyone out, declare war on Brazil, being in the faction with the United States. And then the guarantees wouldn't matter. Then that would ruin our wonderful friendship with Germany. Also, I'm not aligned. I might need to be democratic to join this. Let's just keep going as we're doing now. It's not like I'm afraid of fighting the United States. I'm pretty sure we can take them quite easily. We also have a bigger fleet. But it just feels more elegant to do this with spies instead. In the meantime, let's conquer these guys. And their puppet. Can you resist our attack? You cannot. Going slowly, but well enough. Our attack values are rather strong. French Commune. I could do that, but I'm doing more of a one-tag thing this time, so no. 73%. Shouldn't you be switching ideologies by now? How are you not surrendering? Seriously. Oh, you ran over here. Did I shoot myself in the foot with this war? Let's call everyone in. Maybe someone will do the naval invasion for me. Or I just might need to do it myself. Well, fortunately, we have 2,000 ships ready to help any naval invasions. Almost done with our civilian factories, then some infrastructure in the non-core territories, and then some nuclear reactors. Kinda feels like a Cities Skylines game or something. Just building stuff up nicely. Ooh, lost an agent. And a good one. That's a pity. Oh, but we got a new natural orator. This is slightly disheartening. We already have 78% support for non-aligned, and it's still not enough. Nobody supports the communist government, but it still is in power. So, I guess kind of like in real life in communist countries. War is over. Take. Okay, I have been at this for 3 years. I don't think this can succeed. Time for plan B. You're fighting Dutch Reich, whatever. I need to try and get into the same war and dismantle my faction. Let's get a war goal on these guys first, and kick everyone who's not Germany from our faction. It's been nice knowing you. We kind of have to do this. Do I kick Germany? Yes, I do kick Germany. This might backfire. Just in case. here's some troops. Australia is their faction leader for some reason. Let's improve relations with them. I tried. It's 80%. They're still not turning. Justification is complete. I shall declare war on them. What I'm looking for is an invitation to the same alliance as the Americans are in. Oh, I need to dismantle my faction as well. Yeah, let's do that. Generated too much world tension. Doesn't really matter because they're inviting me. Excellent. This is exactly what I wanted. Now I can assume control of said faction. Let's do that. Take over faction. I can justify war goal as a democracy. Well, I'm about to be the faction leader, so it shouldn't count as a democracy. Hey, this is not right. What the hell? Hey, I'm the faction leader. It shouldn't count as a democracy anymore. God damn it. No, that's not right. That's a bug. I mean, maybe it'll fix itself at the end of the month. Probably not, but let's see. Okay, how about I kick Australia from this faction? They are the original democratic country that made it democratic. It's gonna fix things. Can I now justify? No! Faction's blocked. Okay, this is clearly a bug because I'm not a democracy. Alright, you know what? At this point the game's bugged. All bets are off. I'm just gonna kick everybody and justify on my own. It's a good way to get rid of factions. Join, take over, dismantle. Can I now justify? Yes, now I can. We shall now justify on these guys. On Brazil and Paraguay. United Mexican States now invite me to the faction. Oh, it's interesting. I could join up with them again, so it's not all bad. But that would cancel my justifications. So let's get justifications and maybe join after that. God damn it, so many hoops I have to jump through. Right, who's our enemy and who's our friend? Venezuela and Peru joined our enemies, but we don't really care because they don't give us access to Paraguay. 19% and still not flipping. Yeah, I wasted quite a lot of time on this, haven't I? Should I produce some jet fighters? How about that? Maybe get a better picture. Ooh, Belgium joined us. Let's send an army to help them. Oh, well, not us. We're not in this faction yet, but we will be. No, don't kill the Netherlands yet. I need them. Tahiti? Yeah, you can. Create your government. And Tunisia. Oh, the war is over. Well, I didn't really get any war score, so let's just pass on everything. The problem is, we now have no way to get into their alliance, so we'll have to be at war with the United States. Man, at least we got some nukes. That's something. Oh, come on. Down to 18%. China attacking Sanma in the One China policy. Oh, damn it. Dismantling the factions actually lost me my agents. That's terrible. Maybe if I started this at the start of the game. Germany, China, and Xinjiang created a faction against Portugal. Right, time to disregard the United States guarantee, completely ignore them, and declare war on Paraguay. Should have done that years ago. And on Brazil because we need to reach Paraguay somehow. Could have kept Germany. Well, you on your way? Yes. Good. They joined the North American alliance. Doesn't matter. As long as I can capitulate them. China declared war on me. Alright. At this point, we're just racing to the finish line. I'm no longer going to ignore that. Germany joined China. It's all for Paraguay. Can I beat up Germany? Yeah, China's declaring war on me. They might come into our territory here, but it doesn't matter that much. Germany is the bigger threat, and Paraguay is the bigger target. Oh, I kinda did all the 66 on accident, because we had access through Germany, and I was sending my troops over to Belgium, and Germany just declared war on me. Rather silly of them. Let's get some reinforcements. Government of China, interesting. Sure, things are happening fast, and I still can't reach Paraguay yet. Go faster. We've landed. Yes, run to Paraguay. I mean, you can take the port on the way as well, but Paraguay. Can we land here? We can, yes. Everybody's joining this war. This is not looking too good, but ultimately it doesn't matter if I can get Paraguay. I admit, I was not very prudent in what I did, but I got a bit frustrated after, what's that, 4 years of boosting ideology? For nothing. Well, let's transfer more armies down here. How are we doing against Germany? Not too great. I mean, we're holding them back kinda, but I don't even have enough troops here. We will soon. And all this for poor little Paraguay. Here's some reinforcements for you. A fresh army group. Yeah, China's invading, but it'll take them forever to reach anything vital. Oh, should I nuke Berlin? Do I have enough fighters for that? Not yet. Well, the real target is here. For Warsaw. Doesn't matter, we have cores all around. We just need to get reinforcements. Fortunately, we have tons of everything. Been building it up for years. Come on, you're almost there. No, Paraguay has defenses. That's so silly that we're having this much trouble. Alright. Can our relief army be strong enough to defeat Germany? I mean, it should be. Just need to wait a little bit until it actually receives equipment. But I did not put them on aggressive, so they shouldn't kill themselves against the German lines. Now, some reinforcements for these guys. Okay, go. This should suffice. Yeah, they're in a bit of a pickle right now, but it shouldn't last too long. I could use another army group against China. Or we can just kill Germany first. What are we doing down here? Can I now do a coup in Paraguay? That would be helpful. Too stable, apparently. Build some infrastructure and some ports. Have you guys received your equipment yet? No. Let's send one leaderless army just to hold the Chinese off a little bit. Okay, it's time to nuke Paraguay. And here. And here. Actually, I'm going to nuke all of Paraguay. It'll take a few moments. And attack. Get ready. Boom. Why didn't you drop here? Come on. Tactical nukes. The territories I'm attacking. Atomic bombing of Paraguay. Now, actually, that should have reduced their stability enough to do a coup. Yeah, we could do that. Or I can just keep nuking their troops until there are no troops left. And capitulate them this way. Nuke. Sorry, soldiers. You're walking into nuke zone, but, well, sorry. Let's check Europe. We're pushing back. Didn't even need to nuke Berlin. Yet. Keep nuking. We have lots of nukes. And more. Now let's check the ideology mob mode and see if it was all in vain or not. Still just Paraguay. Come on. Get in there. Is this enough for them to capitulate? Yes, it is. Go on, Paraguay, capitulate. Finally, Paraguay capitulates. And it was the last communist country. Well, it still holds a bit of territory, so let's get rid of that. Whoops, I just nuked my own guys. Sorry. And done. Let's look at the map. No communism. Finally, we succeeded. Well, there's still a bit of fascism down in South Africa, but that was eliminated too. Nice. Well, if only I didn't have to fight Germany and the United States, but we are actually doing well enough against Germany. We're pushing back. Well, I do have large stocks of everything. Manpower is running out, but we can easily fix that by just doing this. Now, of course, I also have lots of nukes. I'm gonna end it here, because this has been long enough. And quite terribly tedious. So, yeah, we got to something like 85% communism, and they still did not flip. Pity. Actually, I would have succeeded if there wasn't a bug. Well, I did succeed, but I would have succeeded without fighting the United States and Germany. Because when I took over their faction, I was not democratic, but the faction was still counted as democratic, which should be the case, because I'm the leader now. But apart from that, yeah, now the situation is not great, but it's not terrible either, really. Of course, it would be better to have Germany on our side. Now, if I was doing it all over again, I would have either started boosting ideology in Paraguay from day one, or just planned for a war with America. Because it would have been much easier if I just planned for this war from the start and attacked much earlier. However, in the end, we did succeed in wiping out communism. How is this war gonna go? Well, at this point, I'm ready to enter peace negotiations. Just make sure Paraguay is not communist. If not, well, I do have lots of equipment. I think I can handle some Germans. Especially if we bring the Air Force back here and start nuking the front line. And we can nuke the front line. We're getting a nuke every 3 to 4 days. Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know if it was fun or if it was too stupid. And I will see you again soon. Goodbye.